So here's yet another short story about an absolute horse crap for brains girlfriend who thought she was so amazing, so desirable, that she could get her guy to open up the relationship and she would benefit handsomely from that. Unfortunately for her, it was the exact opposite. She didn't benefit from it, and he did, and she's losing her mind because basically he doesn't want to close the open relationship, and of course is putting all the blame on him. And it's definitely backfiring. And once again, guys, making the point, if your girl wants to open the relationship, break up with her on the spot. It's not worth it. She doesn't love you. She's trying to replace you, or at least replace some parts of you, and just it's not going to work. And the funny thing is, when it backfires, they blame us. Titled, Am I the a-hole for telling my girl she created this mess after she got mad that I'm actually enjoying our open relationship? And a shout out to Tyrants for sending this story. It says, my girl, a 29-year-old female, and I, a 31-year-old male, have been together for about 4 years now. Things were pretty solid for the most part. We had our ups and we had our downs, but nothing crazy. About 8 months ago, she brought up the idea of opening things up. Well, it sounds like things are down. At first, I thought she was joking, but she said she was dead serious. She said she felt like she missed out on experiences because we got together when she was younger and she wanted to explore a bit. Hello, quick math here. She's 29 at the time of this, and they've been together 4 years. What the hell was she doing for the first 25 years? Was she living in a convent? Was she obese and suddenly lost a bunch of weight, and now she wants to play the field? Not mentioning that part. She promised it wouldn't change anything between us and that I could do the same thing. Well, okay, you all heard that part. He could do the same thing. This is when he should be kicking her out of the apartment or packing up her crap from his apartment, or you get the point. Well, I'm not going to lie, I was pretty hurt when she first brought this up. Like, was I not enough for her? But she kept reassuring me that it wasn't about that she just wanted to have some freedom and some fun. After a few very long conversations, I eventually agreed, mostly because I figured if I said no, she would just resent me for it down the road. Smack! You're worried that she's going to resent you down the road because you're not allowing her to go out and hook up with other dudes or try to replace you? Are you nuts? Who cares if she resents you? You should be dumping her, okay? You go along with this? Well, we're going to see what happens here. Well, we set some basic ground rules. Be safe and don't tell each other details unless asked. And if either of us gets uncomfortable, we close things back up. Fair enough. Okay, remember the part that he said here about don't tell each other details unless asked. Okay, we'll come back to that later. Well, I didn't really jump into the dating app thing right away because honestly, I was not super interested. But after a couple months, I figured, what the hell? So I downloaded an app and I started chatting with people. I went on 4 to 5 dates total and hit it off with one particular woman who's also in the open thing with her long-term partner. I'd like to know the dynamic of that. Was it her idea or her partner? Well, we've been seeing each other pretty regularly, and it's been honestly quite fun. No drama, no pressure, just good times. Well, meanwhile, my girl has been struggling. She's gotten matches, but apparently the dates have been awful. Usually it's relatively easy for the woman to get guys who want to bang her. Maybe not date her, but bang her. So I want to know what the hell she looks like here. Or she must be the most annoying person on the fucking planet. Personally, guys, this is just me, I think she was actually trying to replace him. Not just have fun with chatting Tyrone on the side, because she's 29. Probably freaking out that she's getting old, and want to see if she can get some better guy in the process, and she's not getting the better guys. Well, guys are either looking for a quick hookup or they ghost her when she mentions that she has a boyfriend. Okay, then quick hookups. Well, that's usually what happens with an open relationship. That's how guys are going to interpret it. Unless she's looking to replace him with and trying to monkey branch. She complained about it a few times, but I just listened and tried to be supportive without giving details about my own situation. Well, that was part of the rules. No details unless specifically asked. We heard that in the beginning. Well, last week, everything blew up. She saw a notification on my phone from the woman I've been seeing and completely lost it. She started demanding to know who she was, how many people I've been with, all of it. I reminded her that we agreed not to share details, but she wouldn't let it go. Eventually, I admitted that I've been seeing someone quite regularly, and she absolutely freaked out on me. What the heck does she think is going on with this open relationship thing? It's going to involve engaging with other people, seeing other people, and having all sorts of activities with other people. But oh, rules for thee, but not for me. She can go have fun, but not this guy. Well, she accused me of taking advantage of the situation and said I was basically cheating on her. I'd be like, sweetheart, are you off your medication again? Why don't you go to the freaking medicine cabinet and start chugging the pills? No, I'm not cheating on you. You actually brought this up to cheat on me. I was honestly confused because we have an open relationship. She said she only wanted to open things up to explore, not to have me go out and find somebody else. I told her that's literally what an open relationship means, and she's being hypocritical. Isn't this the same gal who was complaining because guys just want to hook up with her? And now she's saying, well, we were supposed to just explore. She said I should have known she was struggling and been more considerate. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry you're having a bad day because you can't get guys that want to bang you more or want to replace me. I'm so sorry, honey. There. This chick is mental. I maybe should have said this, but I told her she's the one who pushed for this arrangement, and she can't be mad at me for actually following through what she wanted. Smack! And I'm not smacking him for saying that. I'm glad he said that. I'm smacking him for saying he shouldn't have said that. He absolutely should say that, because that's what happened. I said if she's unhappy, we can close things up, but she needs to own the fact that it was her idea. You mean take accountability? Fat chance, brother. She started crying and said I was being cruel, and now she's been staying at her sister's place for the last 3 days. Well, shit, tell her she can stay for the next 3 months. Brother, this is when you should be finally dumping her. This is a disaster. We're not done. Well, her friends are blowing up my phone saying that I'm an insensitive a-hole and I should have been more aware of how she was feeling. Well, guess what? Who do you think probably put that idea of the open relationship in her head? No doubt her friends, who are probably doing the same thing. But she's the one who wanted this. I did not pressure her to open things up. I actually was against it at first. And now I'm the bad guy because it worked out better for me than her. Yeah, that's about it. That sums it up completely. You are the bad guy because it's benefiting you. You think she'd be reacting this way? Imagine if the situation was reversed and she was having fun with some other dude and got serious. You think she'd be there-thering him? Or no way. I don't know. Part of me feels bad because she's clearly upset. Smack! Dude, pull your head out of your butt. But another part of me is honestly pretty frustrated that I'm being blamed for a situation she created. Am I the a-hole? Smack! No, you're not the a-hole. Okay, actually, no. You're the a-hole for thinking this, for questioning this. You're the a-hole for going along with this in the first place. And you're the a-hole for not dumping her a long time ago or now. But you're not the a-hole for doing the open relationship thing that she wanted. And you're not the a-hole for pointing that out to her. But what you need to do, brother, to get you out of that a-hole purgatory you're in right now, is to dump her. This is not girlfriend material. You're not going to have a future with her. She is going to be this way the rest of your life. No girl that loves their guy, sees him as a prize, is going to want to risk losing him in an open relationship. I think it wasn't just about getting some sausage from Chad and Tyrone. I think it was about trying to replace you with a guy she perceives as better, a higher earner, higher status, whatever, because she's 29 and realizes, I bet my biological clock is ticking here. I need to find another guy. And it didn't work out. She couldn't find a replacement because she said she could find guys who want to hook up with her, but not guys she really wanted. And now she's back to you and threatened. And she figures you're such a pushover that she can make you feel bad about doing what she said in the first place. This is not someone that loves you. Get away from her now, dump her. And who cares if her sister and her friends and anybody that comes across you tries to shame you? Who cares? Because you stay with her, that's going to be your life. She's going to treat you like crap. You think you're treated bad now? Wait till you take her back how bad it's going to be. End of story. Now, the whole comment section is full of people like this, and I'm going to read a few of them before I wrap this up. One guy says, you're not the a-hole. She effed around and found out. It's hilarious to see how hypocritical people can be. She expected you to sit home and pine for her while she explored. I would leave her. She's fickle and silly. She's also a liar because she's not even telling the new people about you. Another one, this guy says, not the a-hole. She wanted the open relationship, fully expecting OP to sit at home while she went out with every Tom, Dick, and Harry. Now she's pissed off because OP is someone and she has not. Ding, ding, ding. Another one. You're not the a-hole. I'm not a fan of open relationships for myself because it's To me, it just feels like you're not fully satisfied at home. That's the whole point. It still seems like this is a common occurrence where one person thinks it's going to be amazing for them. But once they get that they're not getting the attention they want and their partner is getting the attention, it's suddenly not okay. Yep, that happens all the time. Ultimately, if you want to stay with her, you'll have to console her, but she needs to get her emotions in order and realize that she's angry only because things didn't go her way, not because you did anything wrong. Well, no, this guy should not stay with her, and let alone console her. One more. This guy says, not the a-hole. Dude, break up with her. I heard so many stories like this. Most of the time, if a partner wants an open relationship, it's because they want to cheat without getting caught. They want a safety net to fall back on and don't expect their partner to actually participate in the open relationship and then get pissy when they find out that they are because they didn't think their safety net would actually do the same as them. Amen. Whole comment section is full of people on this guy's side. So again, this thing doesn't work. So gentlemen, or my 4%ers women out there, whoever brings this up in your relationship or marriage, end it. Walk away or at least get the ball rolling. And don't think, oh no, they're going to get mad at me if I don't go along with this. Or, oh no, they're going to leave me one day. Well, they've already left you. The relationship is over. End of story. And of course, never put it past some of these a-holes to not get their way and then blame you and the guy, because that's how it is here, the guy, for actually doing what they said. It would be a totally different situation if she was finding a type of guy she wanted here. But again, women and accountability.